Uy, ano yan? Para saan yan?
Ito. Ito yung project na naisip kong gawin. So ngayon, unit yung muna naisip ko gamit yung mga switches. Meron akong dalawang inputs dito na pagpareha silang on. Yun yung project na naisip.
Wait. Parang alam ko yan. Logic gate ata yan eh, no?
Oh? Tapos na kayo dito?
Oo. AND gate yan.
Ayun
Kumaga, ganito yung basic concept niyan. Itong dalawang switches, input. Yung LED, output. So let's say, 1, 0 is walang output, di ba? Next is 0, 1, wala pa ring output. Pero pag may dalawang input, which is 1, 1, magkaka-output tayo sa LED. Gets ba?
Oo, kaso virtual lang mga di naiintindihan.
Di pa rin? Eto, may video ako.
An AND gate is a type of logic gate that has two or more inputs and one single output. Think of it as a gate that takes two persons to operate, while AND gate usually just needs both. To further discuss, the symbol of an AND gate features a semicircle shape with a straight rectangular body. Usually it has two inputs, but it can also have 3 or 4 inputs with only one single output. The truth table of an AND gate can be featured as A, B, and the output Y or C. If A and B are 0, then Y or C is also 0. If A and B is 1 and 0, then the output will still be 0. If A and B is 0, 1, then the output will still be 0. And lastly, if both A and B are 1, then the output will be 1. This just goes to show that the output will be low if there's at least one low input. The output will be high if and only if both inputs are high.
Now, for the example of AND gate, we have chosen vending machine. A vending machine works like an AND gate because it dispenses an item if both conditions such as inserting money and selecting a product are met. This is the switch-based equivalent of an AND gate. As you can see, we have switch 1 represents input 1, switch 2 represents input 2, and LED for the output.
As you can see, both switches are in the open position, which mean both inputs are low, so the LED does not light up. Now, you can see switch 1 is in high and switch 2 is in low, but the LED is still in the low state. When switch 1 is low and the switch 2 is high, the LED remain in the low state. However, when both switches are in high, the LED turns on, indicating a high logic output. Now, AND gate IC equivalent, CMOS, starting with 4081 quad 2 input AND gate. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, 13 as our input, 3, 4, 10, 11 as our output, 7 ground, 14 VCC. Next, 40, 73, triple 3 input AND gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 12, 13 as our input, 6, 9, 10 as our output, 7 ground, 14 VCC. Next, 4082 dual 4 input AND gate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 as our input, 1, 13 as our output. As you can see, 6 and 8 are no connection, and 7 ground, 14 VCC. AND gate IC base equivalent, starting with TTL. First, we have 7408 quad 2 input AND gate. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, 12, 13 as our input, and 3, 6, 8, 11 as our output, and 7 ground and 14 VCC. Second, we have 7411 triple 3 input AND gate. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, and 13 as our input, and 6, 8, 12 as our output, and 7 ground and 14 VCC. And for the last, for the TTL, we have 7421 dual 4 input AND gate. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, 12, 13 as our input, and 6 and 8 as our output, 7 as ground, and 14 as VCC.
Gets ko na! Bali, kagaya nga ng sabi mo, yung AND gate is meron dalawang input na mayroong isang output. So, kailangan pala dalawa silang may input para bumukas.
Tama.
So, bali magiging conclusion na yun tong kanya magiging truth table would be kailangan 1, 0, 1 tas 0 to, walang output. Pero pag nag-0 tapos 1 naman tayo, wala rin siyang output. So basically, kailangan pala dalawang input.
Omsim.
Bali ang kanyang logical operation would be Q is equals to A times D. Kasi pag nag 1 times 1 tayo, magkakaroon tayo ng output na 1. Ay, wait, ang angal.
Omsim nila.
Sa ang ating logical operation would be Q is equals to A times B. So basically, kung ang A natin at ang ating B ay both 1, ang magiging output natin ay 1. Pero pag ang ating A ay 1 at ang isa ay 0, ang output natin would be 0.
Through the fire.
Okay. Kailangan ko rin sa video na ang ating AND gate ay may sarili siyang IC equivalent. Meron siyang pang TTL o ang transistor logic. Ang sabi sa video, ito ay 7408 ang pagkakaalam ko. At ang pagkakaalam ko din, meron din siyang CMOS equivalent, which is yung tinatawag na complementary metal oxide semiconductor. Grabe.
Galing. Corrected by.
Grabe. Ang dami palang nilalaman tong video mo. Bali ang kanya magiging summary of operation would be the output is low if there is at least one low input. The output is high if and only if both inputs are high. Ganun pala yun.